So we're almost set. Race 5. Stalls open. They're off and racing. Olden landed first. Bad Wolf jumped on terms though. Comes across. No one that desperate to lead. So going forward, Bold Success will eventually probably just take up this role of pacemaker. In fact, he'll get there comfortably. Olden's rider hits the skid. So does the rider of Bad Wolf. Sugarcane's going to settle outside the stablemate next on the rails in Crescent City. They're followed after a length and a half. Truly Reliable, Miss Miranda, and the tail ender back there is He's a Parker. Over by the 1500 to the glistening Swan River side of the course, and Bold Success just ambling along. Pricked his ears up, having a good look in the back. 3/4 Bad Wolf, a length and a half to Olden, who's up there travelling third, neck arched on the outside from Crescent City. A length and a half to Sugarcane. Over on its inside is Truly Reliable, followed then by Miss Miranda, and He's a Parker spotted them all, and about 6 or 7 from the leader. Bold Success locked down in front by Romilly. Led the way at the 1100. It's Bold Success from Bad Wolf, about a length between them. They're clear a length and a half. Olden, who's over on the outside from the favourite Crescent City. A length away then Sugarcane. No change at all to the order as they now make their way up onto the far corner at the 850. On the rails, Truly Reliable in front of Miss Miranda, and still last He's a Parker. And so it's a carbon copy as they work down the side. The pacemaker, Bold Success, well held in front by Romilly, trying to steady him up for as long as possible. Out by 3/4 Bad Wolf, and now Olden comes to the outside. Smokin' Joe goes to work on Olden to try and pick up ground. They're clear too in front of Crescent City, who's going to get a beautiful inside run now as the leader hangs. In behind them, Sugarcane, Truly Reliable, cut the corner as well. Bold Success led, 250 from home. Crescent City down on the inside. Olden keeps coming. It's still Bold Success, Crescent City. Olden deep out. Crescent City now goes up, joins Bold Success. Olden can't get to them. Bold Success fights. Crescent City comes again. Here's a ding-dong go. Give it to Bold Success. Bold Success a half ahead. Crescent City. Olden ran third. They were followed by Truly Reliable, Sugarcane. Then He's a Parker. A gap further back in the field, Bad Wolf. And the last of them home is Miss Miranda. Bold Success does it all the way. Beautifully judged. Front-running ride by Lactar Romilly. A horse who can get a bit willing in running. And it took soft hands here by Romilly to just get him to settle, relax as well as he possibly could have, and then be saved for a kick. Crescent City had the drop. After Bold Success wobbled out, they beat off Olden, who could do no more, and Truly Reliable fourth home. So he's been so consistent here. This 9-year-old now racing in very good form right through the winter by Echoes of Heaven from La Luciole for Tina, Lois Taylor, Brittany Taylor, Paul Quartermain, the Zamps Syndicate, trained by Jim Taylor, and a lovely front-running ride by Lactar Romilly. Second home, number 4, Crescent City by Fiorente out of New Orleans. Pat Carberry for the Grant and Alana Williams yard. And Olden, number 8, third home by Alfred Nobel out of Corvetto, Donald O'Connor and Joey Azzopardi. Fourth in was number 9, Truly Reliable. And the other details, a long neck by 2 1/4. Certainly looked a closer margin than that, but 2:08.94 the time, 36.57 the last 600 there. The Professionals handicap is next. 4 Cheerful Moment, 8 Long Knife Brother. The scratchings, and we'll go downstairs. I mentioned a little earlier today that for Britt it's been a wet week in the yard, but today she was walking on sunshine, and I reckon you might be floating on it at the moment after that win.
Oh, indeed, Darren, a deserved victory for Bold Success as well. Jim Taylor joins me, and after a preparation where he's run so many placings and done it so tough, how deserving for him to win today?
Yeah, obviously he's run a lot of places. He's won 3 this time in, so he's done a great job, Brittany. I think he's won nearly 100,000 this time in, so not bad for a 9-year-old. But yeah, so good to see him. Grant's horse got its head in front and kick back, and especially to beat Grant.
Indeed, and Lactar Romilly absolutely was just lifting him in those concluding stages. What were your thoughts in the last 100?
Yeah, you could see Lucky's got that knack of being able to get that extra half a length out of him, and I knew he'd fight. So no, great ride, Lucky.
Honeydew in the next, obviously a really impressive last start winner, albeit on a track that was much wetter than this. What's your thoughts going into today?
A little bit concerned, up 2.5 kilos, like it was on a very wet track, and getting a five-point penalty for 17,000 was a bit severe. So I hope the handicap is a good judge.
Let's hope so. Well done on this one.
Thanks, Brittany.
There is Jim Taylor after the win of Bold Success, and Lacta Ramoli with the perfect front-running ride here on the stayer after a number of placings and good wins earlier on in the preparation, but had kept running into Reliable Star, and no Reliable Star here today, and is able to get the victory.
He's been very, very good, Britt. So each way punters, anybody that's been following this horse over the last couple of months has been backing him each way, and he's been running each way races, and today was his day, and the difference being that he finally found the front as opposed to being outside the leader. We'll grab Lacta Romilly. Lucky, he might be a 9-year-old and he's done plenty of racing, but he's got that very, very unique head carriage. What does he feel like underneath?
He's not the best mover, even all the way he just keep on changing leg, but like a bit weak in front, but he keep doing it. He doesn't bother it. He just like, I think he's from a 9 years old doing this, it's just part of him. But up the straight, trainer told me just try to let it go a bit earlier, make them chase us, and he did, and then he kick again.
He has a bit of a tendency to wobble up the track from time to time. Could you hear the horse on your inside coming?
Yeah, so that's why I wanted to go a bit in front so he do this so I can get an advantage on them. But one, I saw Patrick Carby on my inside. Mine tried to stop, and then I had to put the stick on the left and then make him go better, and he did.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There is Lacta Ramoli combines with Jim Taylor, and Bold Success wins race number 5.